Hi guys, this is a special video for Anthony from Timepiece Gentleman. I'm hoping, Anthony, you can watch this video and listen to some of my advice there. Before we start there, do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner 41mm. Okie dokie guys, let's talk about the situation with Timepiece Gentleman. Basically, guys, as reported by Watch Collecting Lifestyle, Dallas grey market dealer, the Timepiece Gentleman, seems to have vanished with millions of dollars in inventory, consignment inventory, and funding money. Okay. So, basically, all the Instagram for Timepiece Gentleman's been pulled. The website doesn't seem to work. They're not answering the phone. They're not doing nothing. So I thought I would make this video for Anthony Farah and just give him some advice from your pontiff. Anthony, I gotta tell you, I've always thought your ego and your antics was absolutely out of control. I always thought your flexing was ridiculous, and I always thought you were a real cocky fiker. However, deep down inside, I wanted you to succeed. You went inside prison a number of times. You had a bit of an alcohol problem. And you had some other issues. That always brings in other issues. And, man, I get it. Life is not always easy. You came into the watch space. And you seem to find something you like to do besides eating expensive steaks at Nick and Sam's and driving around in fancy motor cars. You kind of like the watch scene, and I totally get it. Anthony, what sort of Viking monster have you created? What the hell went wrong? And before you start blaming everybody, look at yourself, okay? Got to man up, look at yourself, and let's have a look what I would be doing. Now, man, what I would be doing is, okay, I don't know the true depth of the disaster you're in, but my advice to you is this. Anyone who has consignment stock, you've either got to give the stock back or pay them back. If that means you need to sell pieces from your collection, man, do it. If that means you need to sell your furniture, that means do it. Whatever you need to do to pay people who have given you consignment pieces, you gotta make that right. Now, as for the idiots who gave you money for the build, Anthony, I would honestly tell you, a fool and his money are soon parted. And anyone who's that stupid to support you, I don't know what financial position you're in, but say after we have paid everyone back consignment, given them the watch back or paid them out, if you have money left, I would try and give them 30 cents to 50 cents in the dollar back and say, you know, we tried it, it didn't work, we've lost a lot of money, but I'm going to give you a goodwill gesture, here's some of it back. That would be the gentleman approach. Now, what you've actually done by going underground, refusing to answer the phone, refusing to say what's happening is possibly the worst thing you can do. Your credibility absolutely shot. Not only is your credibility shot, but you've shot the credibility of your partner, business partner, Marco. You've shot the credibility of Mike. Not to mention Dylan. Man, what you've done is pretty damn embarrassing. So if I were you, you got to try and make this situation correct. Anyone you've got consignment stuff with, you need to sell whatever's in your collection to reimburse these people. You need to clear absolutely everything. That is the gentlemanly thing to do. Now, I understand business can get out of hand. It went crazy and you grew too fast and you didn't do it. Okay, I understand this stuff. But you've got to be a man and see what you can do to fix this mess up. And I got to be honest with you, what you've done to date is bloody embarrassing. To just put your head in the sand, turn the website off, turn off your Instagram account. Just to do that is really disappointing. It's the coward's way out. So what are you going to do? Just disappear holding the consignment pieces and your collection and fight? I mean, that's just dishonest to do. Okay, so let's imagine, well, let's just play devil's advocate and you say, Archie, you don't understand. We've lost a lot of money. There's a massive hole. What do we do? Well, the answer is if you've got a massive hole, massive loss, you sell off your collection and try and, if you can't pay them back fully, you say, offer them, hey, I've lost all the money. Business has gone bad. I'll settle for 50 cents in the dollar. That's basically what I would be doing. I would be going direct and say, look, things have gone really wrong, but I can offer you 50 cents in the dollar back, and I'll pay you an extra 25 cents down the road. So they get 75 cents in the dollar back. That's what I'd be looking at doing. I mean, you can change the ratios to whatever you want. You can change it, whatever you want there. But look, you've got to, anyone who's given you a consignment watch, man, if you've still got the watch, give the bloody watch back. If you owe people money because they've given you a consignment watch, you've got to sell your collection. You've got to sell your motor car. You've got to sell anything that you can sell it, and pay these people back. That's what you need to do. To be honest with you, I'm really disappointed with how you've done things. It's disgraceful to see you just turn it off and that's it. No answer, no nothing. That's the coward's way out. And I got to be honest with you, as much as I hated your guts, as much as I thought you were a little cocky jerk, I desperately in my heart wanted you to prove me wrong. And it gives me no great enjoyment to be making this video and saying, what the fuck did you do? It doesn't make me happy in the least to be churning this sort of content out. Anthony, fix your mess. Anthony, own up to your problems, fix your mess, pay the people where you can. And by the way, just one small bit of advice there. I hope you don't owe anything to Roman. You know he's Russian, don't you? You know, somebody who's, I mean, I know he's nice, he comes across nice, but you never ever owe money to the Russians. Okay, let me just say that. Okay, I'm not gonna speculate further than that. You never ever owe money to Russians. I got a friend of mine, Vlad, and you never ever owe money to the Russians. Let me just say that, okay? I just got to say that to you. I mean, Vlad's been very, very nice to me. Very, very cool guy. But you would never, ever want to owe money to them because their psyche is they came out of communist Russia. They'd kill you than to be defeated by you. So I just hope, I pray to God you've sorted things out with Roman. Okay, guys, that's my video today for Anthony. I hope things sort out. I just hope it's not as big a mess as everybody's speculating. I will see you in the next one. Guys, don't forget the channels I run. The ArchieLuxury channel, which is my main premium channel. I've got the Paul Pluta channel. Paul Pluta channel, I do paid watch reviews. And thirdly, I have got the ArchieLuxury live streaming channel. I do a daily live stream. That's right, guys. Check them all out. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys. ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 US for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 US paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.